Motor Club.
MotorClubForLife.com. Yeah. MCA. I told you I was gonna do this. So I'ma do this. Role model. Yeah. That sounds so fun, y'all. MCA run this town tonight, baby. Check it out now. Hey yo, we are, yeah I said it, we are. We be MCA, TVC, yeah we set the ball. I sell it direct, my deposits will reflect 6 figures. Came from poverty to prosperity, I'm public figure. I'm nasty when I spit. What's going on, everybody? This is Maurice Trimble Jr., aka the Role Model. And we're about to do a live MCA live sign up. But we're not only that, someone, welcoming Jonathan to the new Team Motor Club for Life, but we're also going to bring up some more information. We're going to pretty much give Jonathan the warm welcome that we love to give at Team Motor Club. That means we're going to showcase a lot that we're going to do what, I usually do and, for the whole team as a mentor, as your sponsor, as anybody that joins underneath my team. This is what I like to do for them. I like to have them fully hooked up, set up to hit the ground running, fully learning about the branding, about having their marketing links so they can share, so all they have to do is duplicate. So it's pretty much like, if you give a person a fish, they'll be fed for a day. If you teach a person to fish, they'll be fed for a lifetime. Well, I also like to cook the fish, season the fish, and give them the fish on the spoon, pretty much on the silver platter. All they got to do is feast and eat it, pretty much. So that's what we're doing, and we're setting it up like that. So without further ado, we just want to turn, the recording on so we can show the world what I feel a sponsor, a mentor, a coach, a role model, what a person should do for their new team member. If you do not do this for your team member, you really want to question who you're signing under. You know what I mean? Because you want someone that's going to help you be successful. And the first step in being successful is you got to have the basics down, right? Your website, your link, your referral link. You got to know the difference between the different sites. You should know about your benefits. You should know about the new updates MCA has with the insurance, other things that can benefit you, right? You should have your branding on point. You should know about all of this. So we're going to cover it. Everything, from a standpoint of someone who is just beginning, they're just starting out. We're not going to even get into the funnels and things of that nature that help them bring massive traffic, attention, and stuff to their business. We're going to start off with the newbie. I like to call that like the MCA newbie, okay? Someone that's just starting. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get right into it. So open up Google Chrome. All right, I'm going to type in my site because he's signing up under me, tvcmarketing.com/motor club for life. All right, now you also have this site. Type in the other one, www.tvcmatrix.com/motor club for life. Now, this is branding, ladies and gentlemen. You want to have your brand all across the board. www.motorclubforlife.com. Now, this is for my funnel, but we're not going to talk about the funnel right now. What we're going to talk about is these two. Oh, there's my pop-up with my more bounce to the ounce. Hey, don't leave. Before you leave, stop. All right, before we get to that, these are the two sites we're going to focus on. Okay, so let me move this here. So these two here. So this is the site you get when you first sign up. This is the default page for MCA. If anybody does not know that, when you first join MCA, you're going to get a page that looks like this. So that's number one. That's good. MCA, kudos to them. Cool beans for the great people at TVC, over at Oklahoma TVC. They really hook us up really good when we start to hit the ground running. We ain't got to worry about a website. We ain't got to worry about how do we get this to people where they can join what we have. You can see the 3 memberships here. Jonathan wants the best, which is total security. So all he would have to do is click here, and he can read all the things he gets right here. Everything is here that you have. He adds the cart here, and here's where he ends up. My shopping cart. I even put the directions right here. Join today by selecting total security package. He did that. Add to cart. He did that. Fill out the info right here and pay with bank debit card. That's it, right? So it's $40 today, starting on the 9th of December. Excuse me. That's when the next payment would be due, the $20 roughly. So $39.90 first and last month, because there's no contracts here at MCA. You can cancel whenever you want, but you're paying for your first and your last month of entry. You're paying for 2 months to start, and then it's just $20 every month after that. Of course, with everything that you get, I'm not going to cover the benefits. They're unlimited emergency roadside assistance services, the discounts that you get. I'm not going to cover all that in this video. This video is merely just to show you all how you join and how you should get, how your sponsor, I should say, whoever you joins underneath, who you're joining underneath, they should help you set up everything this way. If they don't, then you can use this video as a guideline, if you will, to know how to set things up for yourself. Okay, that's why I call myself the role model. I like to help a lot of people that don't have that help, because I didn't when I first started. So I became the role model that I was looking for. All right. So with that being said, this is the generic. That's how you start off with that. All right. Let's go to here. This is a more cleaner. TVC Marketing came out with this after this, of course. And this is more cleaner. As you can see, it has more of a nice landing page feel. It has more information, you know, and they have the 2 products that TVC offers, which is Pro Driver, you know, legal defense for commercial drivers. Then they have Motor Club America, which MCA for commercial drivers, right? Like me and you. They have information here about, you know, the associate account, what you get, you know, free website, back office for the associates. You could check all your information. Weekly commission payments, right? They have everything here. They show you, and Get Started Now is free. Now, we're going to use this site to sign John on today, because this one I covered. If you all look at my YouTube video, MCA Success Fundamentals, you'll see that I helped Michelle Kennedy. I talked about her a lot, one of my top associates, for her site, and we signed her up. In case y'all forgot, her site was TVC Matrix. Well, actually, let me go to her new domain. See, she upgraded and she got more advanced. So now you go to mk4mca.com, and look, voila, she has it forward to there. You see that? So she went and purchased a domain. That's what we're going to help John with today. That's doing it the professional way. So people don't have to type in the long tvcmatrix.com and then / whatever you want after that. They don't have to type that way. They can actually, you know, purchase a domain, a www, which is more professional. And that's the things that we're going to share with John today. Having an 800 number, having a domain, so it makes you look professional, having a professional email, right? Or a Gmail or whatnot, either or. Having those things in place is good, because it's going to enable people to not only look at you more professional, but they're going to be able to duplicate that when you teach it to them, and it's going to help everybody's success to be more efficient, if you will. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to go to log in. Join us. And this is something I really want everybody to pay attention to. This is the big reason why I came to do it with TVC. There's a lot of discussion that you do not have to pay the membership fee for whichever package you want for your actual services to join and to be able to sell the memberships. And that is absolutely correct. You're absolutely right. You do not have to pay and get the membership yourself in order to sell and share this with others. But I'm going to read this to you because TVC is very clever. TVC Marketing did an excellent job with this. So I'm going to read this to you. Even though it's free to join, I want you to pay attention to this. Okay, these seven points here. Number one, you're registering with TVC Marketing as an independent associate. Okay, that's why it's like I'm reading this to John right here with me. Number two, as an associate, you sell memberships and recruit other associates. Number three, you can sell without a personal membership, but you shouldn't. Okay, and there's a reason for that. Very few associates succeed without one. Understanding the product is essential to becoming an effective marketer. All right? Because think about this. Who would want to buy what you don't even have? I'll pause for a minute because I hope that you think about that. It doesn't make sense. All right? You might think that they don't know that you don't have it, and you might be trying to pull a fast one over people. But eventually, it will get back and come back. The universe has a strange way of working things out like that. Well, it will come back to you, and the person who you join under will probably end up, that joined under you, they'll probably end up quitting and canceling when they find out that, hey, you don't even have this. So why should I have it? All right? It just doesn't make sense. Also, it says click Get MCA at the end of this registration process to become a member. All right? So, in other words, we're going to go through this process first, but after you're done, you're going to go back to this page that was just at, and it says right here, MCA, Get MCA. Right here. See the MCA tab? Right here. You click that, and now it takes you to where you can get the membership. Okay? But first, we're going to go through the other process first. Go back there. Wait for it to pull up here. And it's very paramount that everybody understands that. All right? It's very, very rare that someone's going to want what you don't have yourself. Okay? So, join us. Let's go to number 4. It says, you do earn commissions when a membership is sold by you or an associate you recruit. You do not, I repeat, do not earn commissions when you recruit an associate who does not purchase a membership. In other words, you don't make money unless someone else gets the membership. The membership is what allows you to get paid because MCA gets paid. TVC Marketing gets paid. All right? Next step. Number 5. TVC Marketing does not charge you anything to register. Like we're about to register right now for free. John is. Okay? But some states require a license to sell our products. We collect the license fee from you and forward it to the state with your application. Now look at this. See list of states and fees. Now when I first joined, they didn't have this a couple years ago. So I like this because this TVC Marketing site, it breaks down so much so people don't have to wonder, or you don't have to look for a sponsor or someone to hold your hand and tell you this. I'm showing you this in this video so it can become known to you. All right? Click here. Now, I hope you all can see this. I'm going to make it bigger real quick on my screen. Okay, can you see that? This says states with no licensing requirements to sell MCA or Pro Driver. And you scroll down, states with licensing requirements and their associated fees. So, you can pause this, rewind it, stop it, however you want to do it. But I'm going to leave this here for a second because these are the states. If you are in these states, you do not need to pay the extra fee on top of your $40 when you join. So if anybody is telling you it's just $40 to join and you're in a state that has to have a licensing fee, it's not. There's 3 sides to a coin. Remember, there's heads, there's tails, and there's the edge. Okay? Let's just stand on the edge for a minute. The head side. You do have you pay the $40 and you do join. In essence, you do get the membership. Okay? So they're not lying to you saying it's $40 to join, because it is $40 to get the total security package and you join MCA. All right? But the other side of that coin, tails, is that if you're in one of these states right here, okay, you do have to pay a licensing fee, not to join, and you don't pay it to MCA. This is what you pay for your state that you're in, because your state that you are in is saying that you have to have a license requirement. In order to sell this in their state, they want to collect something from you. Okay? This has nothing to do with MCA or TVC marketing or TVC matrix. Okay? All synonymous terms. Has nothing to do with that. Okay? You see at the bottom right here, see the little asterisk? The fine print? Additional services may be required, like notarizing or fingerprinting. May require a payment directly by the provider. In other words, you might have to pay a little bit more than this, because like 10, 20 bucks extra or anything like that for the fingerprints. Okay? So, I'm going to run them off. Alaska, Arizona. Okay, this is where one of the places I reside. All right? Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois. Okay, I signed a gentleman up today that was from Illinois. He didn't have a state license to pay. Okay, so he paid his $40. He get his stuff set up and ready to go with his forms he fill out that we're going to cover in a minute. But once he do all that, he's ready to go. He can tell someone about MCA, share it with someone. They can sign up on his link, his page, and he get $80 next week. Just like that. Right? Indiana. Okay. Iowa. We also have Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, North Dakota, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, D.C., West Virginia, Wisconsin. All right. Now, these are the states that you do have a fee. Okay. Alabama, $127.55. That means you have to pay $127.55 to Alabama once you join before you get your commissions. Say if someone in Alabama signed up right now, or Arkansas, California, right? California, $199. If someone was to sign up in California right now, do they still get paid? Does MCA still pay them out? Yes, MCA does. But MCA will hold that money. It'll be on hold, like on freeze, until that licensing fee is taken care of. Until that $199 is paid for. When that's paid for and MCA gets that, routes that over to the state of California, and everything gets clear, usually takes within 7 to 14 days, they say. Once that's done, then that's when MCA will release your commissions to you. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay? Kansas, $15. Okay, we see these prices. $127.55 for Alabama, $69.55. So y'all can go through them, see them. I'm not going to run them all, but you can see it. I left it here for a while. Okay? All right. So let's go down. Let's go back. Reset. So I'm glad that they do this, because kudos to you. Good job. Well done to you, TVC marketing, MCA team, because people need to know this. When I first joined, I didn't even know that there were fees associated. Luckily, I was in Arizona, a place where there were no fees. Okay? But then when I came to Texas, there were fees. There was a $10 Texas here. See that? $10 fee in Texas. Right? Okay. Now, just one more point I want to stress before I get to the next part where we sign Jon up. Let me show you something for a minute. For all of you complaining, okay, about oh my gosh, that's a lot of money that I gotta have to before I can sign up and start making money, right? I'm gonna type in the top 100 franchises in the world, okay, and I'm gonna type in their cost, and I want everybody to look at this. All right, let me see. Let's go to where we at? Let me see. How about this? See what this shows. All right. So I want everybody to look at this for a second. Matter of fact, I'm going to save this page myself because I haven't looked at it in a while. Skip this advertising. All right. I'm going to save this page to MCA. All right. Right here, we can see California is $199. What else? Nevada, $166.55. New Hampshire, $247.55. Right? North Carolina, $159.55. Oklahoma, $92.55. Utah, $91.30. Right? Some people would say that's a lot of money. Gosh, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. Maurice, that's too much. I can barely afford the $40. That's what some people would say, right? And I sympathize with you. I understand. But let me give you an understanding of what you're getting. You're getting a company that is giving you an opportunity. And this is solely for the people who want to sell the memberships, okay? That's who I'm speaking to right now. Jonathan, I know you hear me on this, right? This is only for the people who want to sell the memberships, right? This is not for just the benefits. The benefits and services, everybody takes part of the unlimited roadside assistance for emergencies, the protection for you, your family, and your vehicles. Everybody takes part of the benefits, services, the discounts, okay? The optional part of it is if you want to make money. While people complain about having a business, a home-based business at that, we're not talking about a brick and mortar. We're talking about a business you can work from home in your pajamas. You can work on vacation, or if you're away somewhere vacationing and using Wi-Fi, work from your phone, your iPhone, or your Android, or your computer, your Mac or PC. We're talking about that kind of a business, right? No overhead, no employees. You don't have to have the headache of that. No inventory, no paperwork, no taxes to pay, right, on your building, things of that nature, real estate. And then there's two things you got to look at. There's a geographical limitation, and there's the environmental hazard, I should say, limitation, right? There's a lot of hurricanes that happened this year. What if your business was one of these franchises and you were caught in the middle of that hurricane and it was destroyed? Who's going to pay for that? Right? You got to pay for that. Because the franchise you paid for, you had to pay for that. Right? Because they're not going to pay for it. That was your building. It's unfortunate. Same thing with the geographic limitation. Right? Wherever your business is on Google, you can draw a little circle around it, and that is all the business you're going to get in that 15 to 20 or 30 mile radius. Because why else would someone else come to your business when if it was a 7-Eleven or McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, right? Why would they come to you when there's another one down the street? And you must have something very special with yours, why they'll pass up 20 or 10 or different ones to come to yours. See, that's a limitation there. In other words, MCA, where these franchises fail, okay, MCA succeeds in that area. This is online, working from home, okay? You can reach many people as you want. 300 million plus, the president, David Kershaw, and Bobby Miller said on the TVC Talk, the 5th episode, when they answered my question about how many people can you expose this to and how much money can you make weekly. You can make hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars if you know how to do this correctly. And you can expose many people as you want. Now, if you have these businesses, not only do you have to pay the cost, look at that, 7-Eleven, $38,000 to $1.1 million. McDonald's, $1 million to $2.2 million. This is what it costs just to have the initial investment. This is not including hiring the employees, getting the burgers or the buns or the fries and all the other stuff that goes along with it, with the real estate, with the marketing, advertising. You have to do that yourself. When you could just pay this little fee here, whichever one of these fees it is, if you have that fee, I'm saying, and have a fully functional 6-figure, 7-figure business if you want to make that much, however, it's up to you, to work from home. That is ridiculous. And so if anybody is telling you that, hey, you know, this is too high to have for that business, you send them over to this site right here, www.entrepreneur.com/franchise500. Send them to that site so they can see the top, as you scroll down, all these franchises and how much they cost. I think the lowest one I seen on here was this, $38,000, 7-Eleven. And you have a lot of work to keep that up and going. So with that being said, that's my little rant about that. So I'm going to leave that one alone. But I just wanted to point that out because you got to understand what you're getting. You're getting a business that's following a direct sale, okay, but network marketing kind of a model. Whereas you are cutting out the middleman. You're cutting out the employees, cutting out the overhead, all them expenditures and expenses you would have. You can't beat it. $20 a month is what it costs to run your business. That is insane. After you pay that first initial fee, if you do have a state license, that's if you do have one. There is no way someone should shun the idea of this opportunity, because there's nothing better than that. $20 a month to run your whole business, plus whatever you want to spend extra if you want any branding or anything like that. You can't beat it. All right, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's move on. I don't want to waste too much time on that. You understand though, right, John?
Right.
Yeah. So that, it just doesn't make sense, right? To be eligible to sell, you must be 18 years of age. I have a lot of people ask me this. High school kids. Oh, can I do this? Yes. You can do this business and make more than your professors and your teachers if you wanted to. Working from home. You must be 18 years of age. Provide your tax ID number. Okay. Whether it's your social security or tax ID number. Tax ID is if you have your business, an EIN number. Okay. Provide a U.S. bank account for electronic deposit, because MCA gives you direct deposits. Getting a paycheck and standing in line to cash it, that's the old school way. If you had a job that's still doing that, you really should consider MCA. Because I know you hate waiting in line, going in traffic, commuting, whatever, just to get to the bank when you might get off of work that Thursday or Friday to cash that check. Why do that when you could be at home with your loved ones, in bed, or watching a movie or whatever you want, and your deposit just hit your account in the morning? Don't that sound better? All right. Legally, you got to reside in U.S. or in Canada, and the residents of U.S. territories are not eligible, unfortunately. The next step, don't create duplicate account. One account will work for all of these sites. So you see this? tvcmarketing.com, motorclubofamerica.com, prodriver.com, tvcmatrix.com. These are all the same sites. So when you sign up for one of them, you have access to all of them. All right. So now let's register John right now. I didn't want to go on a big rant, but I did think that needed to be said. All of that, because please understand what I'm saying to everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand what you have here in your possession. This TVC Matrix, TVC marketing. This opportunity that we have with MCA is unprecedented. Nothing I've seen is better than that. And I would love to challenge anybody who says it is, so far as with the low cost of entry to get in and the enormous upside you can have, right? So anyway, let's get to it. So John, we're going to sign you up right here. What we're going to do is you put your first name, your email, phone number, routing, and accounting number, so far as for your commissions. This is so you can get your commissions, right, to the bank. And then associate's agreement. I'm going to pause this part, fill it out, and then I'm going to come back. So stick with me, everybody. We're going to finish this part up, but let me just pause it, put this in, his confidential information. We're going to be right back. All right, so now we are back. Now, we filled out all that information for John, so far as the sensitive information, name, so far as the phone number, the email, went down and fill out the routing, accounting number. That's so MCA gives you your direct deposit. That's how you get paid. All right. And you got to set up a password, because remember, you're going to get a website. You're going to get an actual site where you can go to, log in, and you can check a lot of things. So the next step we're at now, step 1's done, application. Step 2 is the agreement. So you're going to read all of this. Scroll to the bottom of the page. As you can see, click agree. All right. Step 2 is done. All right. This is the process to sign up. Okay. Step 3, W-9. All right. You see his name, Jonathan Phillips. Right. We're going to fill out this information. I'm going to pause it. Once we fill out all this, then we're going to come right back. Okay. So let's pause it again. Fill that out, and we'll see you at the next step. But this is the third right here. This is for the IRS. This is the information they need so they can pay commissions. See that? We need this information so we can pay your commissions. So anyone you share this with, they pay you commissions, $80 to $90 per person per week. They can't give you that unless you fill out name, address, tax ID number, okay, which is your social or tax ID. All of that's information. You got to fill that out. That's so that they stay compliant on their end. All right. We're going to pause it, fill it out. We'll be right back. All right. Now we're back again. Now, we are back again. Now, see the information here. This is why I like when you go through the TVC marketing other than going through this avenue. Okay, the TVC marketing site allows you, see here's the licensing and estate fee. These two just opened up. You only seen these three at first, but now since you fulfilled those three, now you're at these two. Okay, and state licensing, he's in Texas. Remember, one of the states I showed you earlier was Texas, and there's a licensing fee. Okay, so Texas requires a state license to sell our products. Download now. Okay, please download the license application form, complete it, return the signed copy to TVC. You can either fax it, but what I suggest is you take the email and you email it. I suggest that after you fill it out, take a picture of it, attach the picture to the email and send the email to them right here, right? Or you can scan it back. Now, if some people say, well, I don't have a scanner. Well, there's scanners all around at FedEx. You can go to FedEx at 24 hours, like Kinko's, FedEx. These are places that have computers. A library, these are places that have computers with scanners. You just got to think out the box, okay? If you don't have one, you can go to these places, use their scanner. They'll help you to scan the page after you print it out, when you filled it out, and send it back. All right, so you click download if you don't have it. And look at this. This is the Texas state license right here. Can you see it? State license instructions for Texas. Okay, right here, $10. Check or money order amount of $10. Right? So what you're going to do is, and this is the part you fill out right here. Put new application. If you're renewing it, you do renew, but Jon is new. So if you're a new person, you fill this, new application. Fill out the information here, all the information, sign, date, this box, not this box. You sign, date the first one, and you're good to go. Okay. All right? So with that, we're going to continue because Jon's going to fill that out, go scan it at FedEx right across the street over here, and get that done. And then he's going to call TVC Matrix MCA at that 866-467-2221 number. He's going to call them. And when he calls them, he's going to push option 4, which is associate services. You got to push 4. And when he gets associate services on the line, even though it might be a wait, okay, because the company is constantly bringing in a lot of business, is very, very popular because, it's growing. So it might be a little wait time. That's okay, because this is important, right? This is your business. Okay, these unlimited services, the benefits, the discounts, and you can make money. Hey, that's worth the wait. All right, they're open Monday through Saturday, 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. He'll call, pay the $10 on the phone after he sends the actual, scans the document or sends the email right here with the actual state license fee on there. Okay, remember, you have to pay only after you send it first. You have to send it first. Because if you call them up and want to pay the $10 that he has to pay, like for Texas here, if Jon does that in a minute, they're not going to accept it until he paid. Then you would have held for all that time. If you do have to hold on the phone, you would have held for nothing. So you got to send that off first, then call them. All right, let's get to the next step. Right here, state fee, see, $10. You could pay now or pay later. Jon's going to pay in just a moment, right? So with that being said, we're going to go now to the next step. This is what it's going to say. Welcome to MCA. It's going to have Jon's number right here in this section. This section. That's where Jon's number will be at. Okay? And after that's done, that's your member ID number. It's an 8-digit number. Like your social security number, but it's an 8-digit number for your member ID for MCA, so they can recognize who you are, right? Since he's signing up today, it's going to say this is his billing date. This is when his next bill is, which is the $19.95, right? It says your membership card should arrive in the mailbox soon. Okay, Now we're here at the marketing profile. This part right here is where we get to this step after all said and done, and this will allow Jon to get his referral code. So if you want to know how on TVC marketing, how do you get your referral code, which is, that's the link that you share with others, so when they click on it and go to your site, they can then purchase the proper memberships in order to satisfy them and their need, whether it's the unlimited roadside assistance in case of emergencies for them, their family, and their vehicles and their household, or rather that's if they want to make money. This is how Jon will get credit. So I took the liberty, as we typed in information. You see TVC marketing right here. Okay, that's one link. That's how Jon can get access to those landing pages. If you remember back on MCA Success Fundamentals, I put the landing pages on there where you can see TVC marketing graciously gives you 3 different landing pages, so you could just copy the link, share it on social media, text messages, however you want to send it, through email. And when people get it, they click it, they can read the whole landing page, and it gives all the information. And then therefore at that point, once they click on it, click the package, it takes them to their shopping cart, or Jon's shopping cart, and Jon gets the credit. His name right here will be attached to it. Jon Gets Dough, right? So Motor Club of America, this link is more for the benefits of the service. Like if they need the service, they can get someone, right? And Pro Driver, even though that's another product of TVC marketing, we're mainly not speaking about that. We're talking about TVC marketing and Motor Club of America, both dealing with MCA, okay, in this video. So here's the number. If you wonder what this is here, you got the quote here, the public email, phone number. We put a picture here too. Put a nice little snazzy picture here. MCA gives you all the branded pictures, the logos, everything you need where you can place them over social media, on the clothing, everything. So they're giving you everything you need. Remember, a company should give you 100% to match your 100% for you to be successful. And in case you wonder what these are, these right here, if you click it, it's going to give you an arrow to show you what it means. Pretty much, it's going to tell you that it's TVC is looking at this to review it. That's what these are. Okay, I clicked it before, and it before we put it in there in the settings. Now it's set in stone, and this is what goes to them. And within a small duration of time, they'll look at it, they'll review it before they give you that phone call to verify you are really you. Like they're going to be calling Jon in a minute to verify all of this. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. That's how he gets his links. Now he can just have his domain to forward to this. Like say we get www.jongetsdough.com. That will be forwarded to this. And that's how it gets to his page, his landing page, where he can actually get the credit. All right. So let's get to the next step. Now that Jon has that complete, now we're going to get to his email. Look at that. You see this? We're going to we set up a new email for Jon. So this new email right here, we go to, I'm going to set this up. This is me helping him with his branding. Take these off. As soon as you get Gmail, you can have it how you want it, but I'd rather him just have the primary. Jon doesn't want all that other stuff. So here you go. Now we want to have a theme, so we're going to brand Jon. Jon is here, but we want the branding. So he's giving me the green light to help him. So we're going to help him to the fullest. So let's go here. We'll go back. So we're going to give Jon the MCA logo in here. That way it shows he represents MCA. Okay. All right, save that. Look at that. Now that looks beautiful, don't it? So we'll put this in his, we'll create a new folder for him. See, this is me just helping him out here. Google. Now, these folders on the side here, you know, John can have a file. So this is TVC marketing. All right. Says here, the files attached. Welcome to TVC marketing, Jonathan. This is your signed associates agreement. You see that? That's all his information. So he has that. We're going to put that, create a new folder for him. MCA. Might as well put that like that, right? There it is on the side. Let's make it money green since he's going to be getting a lot of money, right? So we'll go here. So now we'll come back later and fix his signature and all that, you know, to fully brand him. But right now, there he is. He has his email. So we got that set up. We got this. Now, the next thing, this was his name too. Jon Gets Dough at Gmail, like John Doe, right? But Jon Gets Dough. That's what he wanted. So, right? So let's go over here. We're going to brand even further. But now we have to get the membership. So we click MCA. You got two big packages. Now remember, we got the other part done, which is to register, right? With the state license, so far as with the associates agreement. Now we have to get the MCA membership, because if he don't have that, how in the world is he going to tell somebody about that? How in the heck you going to tell someone about something you don't even got? That doesn't make sense, right? So we want him to be the best at this. We're going to really help him succeed. So go down here, the best value, $19.95, right? Here's FAQs if you want to read them. And there's that number I was talking about. See that? We can be reached 7 days a week. 866-467-2221, right? We want this one, $19.95, total security plan, right? And this is what he'll pay. So now we're going to actually pay for the membership. I'll put his information there. We'll be right back. All right, stay tuned. Excuse me, the associates agreement and the W-9 form. So it should look like this, associates agreement, as I showed you already. You fill out this side over here, this shipping address, okay? But this side here is going to be already filled out. When you download it on your screen, it's going to have whoever told you about the business or sponsor there. Like on his, my name will be here and my ID number will be here. And he just has to go down and fill out the date, whatever the date is, and put his name there. Right here, except on behalf of TVC, this whatever date of that month, the year, and he's going to actually put, well, right under here on this side. This is the side, right here. He'll put associate, his name, right? So that's that part, and also W-9 form. And here's the tax form. It's only, even though the form is 4 pages, you only need the first page. So he'll fill out that first page, right? And once he fill out that page, he'll be good to go with that. Now, I want to show you one more thing here to address. 2 more things and we'll be done with the video. I know it ran long, but I want everybody to see everything that you need to have. When a new person, if you don't have a person sharing all this with you to get this, then use this video as an example, a guideline of what you need to do. TVC insurance coverage area expansion plan. This is new, okay? TVC now offers insurance to all these states, all the 50 states that'll be in by the new year 2018, or I should say spring of 2018, right here. That's when it'll be in all these states, all right? So as you can see, Texas, it says summer of 2017. We already have TVC insurance here now. So you can call, get a quote on your vehicle, and the quotes are very reasonable. I must say myself, I know. Very, very reasonable. Okay? Whatever your state is, you can look at this right here, and you can actually see that insurance will be in your state. It's like a one-stop shop. Why not have it? If you got the roadside assistance, why not have the great pricing with insurance as well? Okay, liability or full coverage, either or. All right, now, this is what I want to really cover. The actual benefits. I'm going to log into mine. And let you all see that. So I'm going to go here. Now, right here, I'm waiting. It hasn't come yet, but it's going to say, congratulations. You have a new sales associate that joined your team. I'm going to see that email come really soon since Jon signed up under me. So the person that joined got an email. He gets an email, or he or she. And the person who referred them, they'll also get an email saying, congratulations. You have a new person that joined, right? So I'm going to go down here. All right. So this, I had a lot of tooth pain, right? So I needed a dentist ASAP. Here's the welcome letter Jon is going to get. All right. This got sent to me. I had it resent again to me so I can show you all. There's a welcome letter. All these links is all your benefits, all your services, the lawyers, bail bonds, arrest, everything that you need is right here. All right. I needed the dentist, so free well card health, right? It says go to this, and then click here to get started. They tell you what to do. Enter your TVC as your group ID, so they tell you exactly what to do. Just follow the directions here. So I did that, and I got here. This is mine, and there's actually an app here too. You can download on your iPhone or an Android. So I'm gonna sign in. I just want to show y'all some dental benefits that I'm going to be receiving. And here's all the benefits right here that you can get. Look, when I go to dental, I had a bad toothache, real bad. So look at all this dental discount plan, right? You get all of this. Make it bigger so you can see it. Look at those costs. You see that? Office visit, $52 is your cost, but it'll be $82. So it's 37% savings. Say if you need any kind of a X-ray, this 4 image right here, that's 49% off. You pay $33, even though it's $64. The crowns, root canal, single tooth extraction. This is what I needed, single tooth extraction. So I would pay $96 when I go there instead of $170. You can't beat that. Those savings. Okay. And those are some great savings right there. What I would do is I would go here. I can either locate a provider myself, or you could do what I did. I hit contact and I called this number. That's how I got my dental. The company called Dentamax Dental Service. All right. And you give them your number and they pretty much take it from there. Same with vision care. You can get all the discounts you need. I go to contact and I call the information. Right? Same with pharmacy. Like you get, look at this. Average discounts, 50% off frames, prescription lenses, sunglasses. This is all the stuff that Jon has now. Pharmacy. Look at that. MCA Team is 50% off prescription drug prices. You see that? Medical bill. There's a lot of stuff that you get discounts on. And he has all these benefits and discounts now. Just because he's a part of MCA. So, with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. For listening as well. And even though it took a long time, hopefully you are more educated and understand all the stuff you need to know when you join. Whether it's tvcmatrix.com, whether it's tvcmarketing.com, whether, you know, both sites are good in what they give in their respective areas. But just make sure you understand about all the elements in this video. I suggest you go back, rewind, constantly study it so you'll know. So when you're sharing with others, you know, you can either send this video right here to someone else and they'll know what they need to know to join if you don't know. That way you know that it's something that's very, very important, very good to have, and you can know all the steps to take, especially if you need to get a license, before you want to sell memberships, refer people to get paid weekly, the state license, the associate agreement, you got to know those things. All right. And with that being said, thank you. Have a good day. Stay too blessed to be stressed and always obsessed with success.
Hey yo, this for all the haters. Haters gonna suffer with this one. Lego.
All these haters hating, I don't even waste my time with them. No more 9 to 5, just that retired young living. Go and check that BBB, direct selling DSA. What you know about TVC, Matrix, MCA. Who would ever thought 220s would be where to make me rich with no risk?